In previous presentations, I've discussed how the selected theme identifies which template and snippet files to use when rendering an application, and how to specify a template or snippet at the application level, overriding those settings inherited from the parent application. You can modify these template and snippet files to change how the components of the user interface render. In this presentation, I will discuss some of the language options that you need to be aware of in order to start editing the template and snippet files. The template and snippet files are written using a combination of HTML or XHTML and the Genero template language. JavaScript scripts can also be referenced in the template and snippet files. If you are proficient with HTML or XHTML, you can easily manipulate the HTML or XHTML to change how the application lays out or arranges the components of the application. For example, you can modify the HTML or XHTML to change the location of the menu from the top of the application to the bottom of the application, or to move the action panel from the right-hand side to the left-hand side. The Genero template language is a powerful addition that allows you to access and work with the elements of the application. The template language consists of template instructions, template expressions, and template paths. A template instruction, always prefaced by GWC:, is processed by the GWC rendering engine and generates HTML or XHTML code. There are a variety of instructions documented on the template instructions page in the Genero application server manual. In the example given on the slide, we have a GWC replace instruction as the template instruction. This means that the div tag will be replaced by the HTML necessary to create the window. A template expression is a template instruction value. In this instance, it is a string stating window. The string window is a template path. It is asking for the window. The window object is rendered using the window snippet. Learning a new language, and the Genero template language will be a new language for most of you, requires some study of the documentation. Discover what instructions are provided, what expressions are valid, and what template paths exist. At the same time, looking at a simple example can help you to understand those things that you are discovering. In this example, we have 3 instructions. The GWC condition instruction is testing a condition. Does the window message exist? If yes, then the GWC content instruction is executed, and the div tag is replaced with the HTML or XHTML for the window message. The third instruction, the GWC marks instruction, associates the message's component identifier or CID data with the current element in order to be used by JavaScript on the client side if necessary. The class is set to gMessage, which you will find in the Genero CSS reference as a selector. The different template instructions listed here are well documented in the GAS manual. I would encourage you to read through the documentation to understand the different instructions available to you. The GWC snippet root instruction delimits a snippet. Open any snippet file and you will see the code for the snippet between these GWC snippet root tags. As of 2.11, the other attribute instructions include the ability to define a variable to be used in the current tag or the children tags, to test a condition, repeat the children tags, repeat the entire tag, dynamically change an attribute of the current HTML tag, replace the text between the tags, suppress the surrounding tag after instructions in the children tag have been processed, and associate custom data to the element. Again, refer to the Genero Application Server Manual for more details and examples for the various template instructions. An instruction points to a template expression. In the example we started with, the expression was simply a template path. The path was window/message. Let's navigate to the Genero Application Server Manual and point out how you can find the window, path, and then find the method field, which is what we're setting when we're setting the attribute. We looked at the documentation on the template path and we verified that the window message path is a valid path. Expressions can be more complex. One expression that you will commonly see in a snippet file is the following Boolean expression, question mark, if true, if false. This is saying where based on the value of the Boolean expression, we're going to do one thing or another. In the code fragment I show on this slide, taken from the edit snippet, we are setting attributes using the GWC attribute instruction. Within this expression, we have two Boolean expressions that impact what is generated. The first checks the value of isModifiable, a common field in template paths across all widgets. If this is set to true, then nothing is set, indicated by the empty quotes. Otherwise, it adds a space plus the gDisabled appended with the type of the class. The second Boolean expression checks to see if the hidden attribute is not set to 0. If it's not set to 0, then it adds gHidden to the class. In the next fragment, also taken from the edit snippet, a simple comparison operator is used to check to see whether the hidden attribute is not equal to 1. Again, read through the documentation to discover all of the available template instructions, template expressions, and template paths that are available to you. Learning to write using the Genero templates language takes practice. It helps to start looking at the templates and snippets that are provided, located in the fglasdir/tpl subdirectory in subfolders named Set1, Set2, and Set3. Coming up, we're going to give you examples of modifying a template in the topic Branding with Headers and Footers, and then we're going to give you an example of modifying a snippet file in the topic Identifying Required Fields on a Form.